Good morning, Antioch families. Today I'm going to talk about the safety and being of every student, staff member, and visitor of our higher priority. All right, so as school leaders, we shall share the responsibility for keeping our campus safe. Every action taken, locking the door, or reporting a concern, or staying calm in emergency matters. So today is just a short review that will remind us to keep our key procedures for three critical safety situations and daily safety practices. All right, for one, the shared responsibility and preparedness. Safety is a shared leadership effort. Administrators and teachers and custodians and office staff each play a role in the prevention, quick response, and recovery. So preparation means practicing drills, maintaining awareness, and communicating clearly when we are all prepared. Our students and our students stay safe. The second thing is a medical situation. So if a student or staff member has a medical situation in the classroom or a common area, we need to first stay calm. Call the front office of 911 immediately and send a responsible student or adult to meet MES outside of the school entrance, and do not remove the individual unless there's danger or a blocked area like a fire block way. All right. So we're going to provide comfort and privacy. So after that, we complete an incident report after each event. Nursing administrators will coordinate with EMS response and communicate with families and documentation. Nurses and administrators also conduct EMS response and communication with families and documentation. All right. Now, if just the first thing is in case the HVAC go out or break down, we will notify the main office immediately. Administrators will evacuate conditions and may relocate students and dismiss early or transition to remote learning. For as sometimes in the wintertime here in Nashville, if it get too cold and the heat stop working, school is canceled, or we on an hour delay because of the school buses have to warm up. So sometimes that happens. All right. Or sometimes in the summertime in August, we call it August heat here in Nashville, Tennessee, where if it gets too hot, the AC goes out and school is out because there's not the heat is out, and they wait till they get all the heat working in the whole school system, and we come back to school. All right, because there's no heat on the school buses or things like that. All right. So the next thing is we want to do a safety drill example. So doing a fire drill, we want to remain calm and lead your class promptly to the assigned exit and take your emergency folder and attendance list. So we have to take the folder and attendance list. So when we get outside, we take roll when we get outside. Then we take roll when we get back in. Now, with the new procedure in Metro Nashville Public Schools is we have fire drills, but they don't tell us it's a fire drill. It could so when we have when that bell goes off, it could either be a fire drill or it could be a real situation. And so far this year, we've had two real situations. They wasn't drills. We've had two real situations from um, culinary arts, cooking, and something went off and burned. We have two, so they don't tell us when it's a drill or when it's a real situation. So you have so that we can act promptly each time that we do it. All right. Then the fifth thing is the daily due diligence. Um, so every day we want to make sure all classroom perimeter doors remain closed and locked. Check background gates, supervise hallways, never prop doors open. These small things prevent big risks. Um, so I want to dig into something on that about doing your daily due diligence. Um, Me personally, the situation that happened here at Antioch High School, it was all on the national news. Um, as you see me sitting down in my classroom, I was sitting here at the table. Um, and we had a school shooter across the hall from me in the cafeteria, and I was actually sitting here with my door open, but I had it locked. So I heard the shots go off, and I knew it was gunshots. So I practiced the drills and everything that they taught us, and I got my students. I have a sensory room. I got my students in the sensory room, and I shut my door first, and I got my students in the sensory room, and I pulled down my shade, and by the time I did that, I could hear the screams and the running, the kids running out the hallway. My room is the last room, and then you go outside into the by the football field. So the kids, when they ran out the door, they ran straight past my room. Sounded like a train was coming through. Um, but I did everything that they told me to. I put some stuff against the doors and the table against the doors, and I waited till the police, the SWAT came and got us, and they escorted us out, and we walked to the nearest fire station, which is probably about a quarter mile down the road, and then they bust us to the unification station. If you Google it, you may see a picture of me standing by the bus. I got on a blue Antioch shirt, but that was one Basically, one thing that I did my due diligence by just following the drills and everything that Metro had prepared me. And to cut it short, Metro, we have just had a shooter drill the week before that, like that Thursday, and this shooting happened the next following Wednesday. All right, so it's important that you follow and take these drills serious because you never know when it's going to happen to you. All right. The last thing I want to touch on is communication, and I'm gonna close it out. So when safety issues arise, communicate swiftly and transparently. Families will receive updates through automated systems. When the shooting happened, I made sure I text all the parents when we got to the to the fire hall. I text all the parents. I actually had a kid. I'm a special ed teacher. I teach kids with disabilities. So I had a kid who doesn't like to be around a lot of people. So I had to put him in the car, and while my parents and the other teachers that's on my side on my building, they took the class, they walked the kids to the fire hall. On the way to the fire hall, I had to put him in a car and take him home. I had to call his parents, the people where he's at, and his guardian, and tell them, say, hey, I gotta bring him home. This is what happened. So I actually had to put him in the car and take him home, come back, park my car on the side of the street, and go to the walk to the fire hall. Would be with the rest of the kids. So I communicate with all the parents, let them know, hey, your kid is safe. I told them what I did and everything, so they felt they was all right. They knew their kid was safe, and I told them where we was at, and they came and got their kids. And I had to release them to them. The parents had to sign out for them, and I had to release them to them through the police officers, and that's basically it. So just communication if something really happened. And speaking on that, today we just had a lockdown today because there was a shooter in the area where we was at. A guy was going around. He had an AR-15 shooting out of his car, so they locked the school down today. So it's you never know when stuff like this is going to happen. So you have to be prepared, and you have to take this stuff serious. And so together with our awareness and teamwork, we can ensure that Antioch High School and Antioch area can be a safe, caring place for everyone. So thank you for your continued support and dedication to safety and the student well-being. I'm Daryl Clay. I'm the principal here at Antioch High School. Thank you very much for your time, and that's it.